I have founded multiple companies, survived 2 Egyptian revolutions, built a 7-figure investment portfolio, and for years my household finances were still a mess. Most people assume the money problems stop when the income gets strong enough. That is the trap. Business cash flow and household structure are 2 completely different things. Strong cash flow means the company works. It says nothing about whether the household works as well. I had one. For years I did not have the other. That gap has a name. We call it the revenue blind spot. It is what happens when income creates confidence, but the household still has no structure behind it. 6 habits that kept it alive. Each one was mine at some point. Each one has a name fixed in my framework, the Money Map method. This is what I break down every single week on this channel. If you are a parent who wants to get smarter with money in 15 minutes or less, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. Now, you may be thinking, these are just basic money rules. That is exactly the problem. Most adults never actually close them. Habit 1. No war chest. During the Egyptian revolution, banks closed. ATMs ran dry. I had 35 employees looking at me. A newborn daughter at home as well. 3 months of savings would have been gone by week 10. That experience taught me the difference between 2 kinds of financial buffers. One buys you the time. The other one buys you time with choices. 3 months is time. 12 months is time and choices. Kinda like a fire extinguisher made of cash. You hope you will never need it, but when you do, the one thing that matters is whether it's already there. That 12 months buffer, the one that gives you the options before the emergency arrives, is what I call the war chest. You're probably thinking, I have an emergency fund, 3 months is covered. Here's the part that changes the mass. An emergency fund is kind of reactive. A war chest is strategic. Inside the Money Map method, the war chest lives in the framework number 3. The safety net. It gets built in a specific order. Bad debt above 7-8% first. War chest second. Investing third. That order protects you. Skip it and you're building on sand. Habit 2. The household alignment failure. Picture one person in the household automating savings every month. The other is charging groceries and the rest of it to a credit card with 23 or more % annual interest. Both are doing what it feels right to them. Neither is wrong by their logic, but the household is quietly breaking. Because you can automate savings, build a war chest, and eliminate debt, and still lose ground if the 2 of you are running separate money systems under the same roof. That is not a budget problem. That is a design problem. In Mexico, my wife and I landed with 1 envelope of savings. And 8 weeks before we went broke, no jobs, no apartment, no visa. What kept us safe was not expertise. It was one shared system. Every purchase a joint decision. Within 14 days, we had jobs, we had a visa and an apartment. If that system can survive Mexico, it can survive your kitchen table. The fix is a single shared structure. Same zones, same rules, same language for both partners and for the teens. Inside the Money Map method, that shared structure is called the household sync. The monthly check-in that keeps it running is our kitchen table ritual, the KTR. Financial education does not work when it's taught. It only works when it's built together. Habit 3. The leftover trap. Most families save what is left at the end of the month. The problem is not willpower. The problem is physics. Spending expands to fill available income automatically, without permission. Spend first, save what is left. There's never anything left. Kind of like putting your finances on cruise control, except it only has one speed, and that speed is faster. The fix reverses the order entirely. A percentage of income moves before spending begins, on payday, before bills, before life gets in your way. Inside the Money Map method, that is called Pay Yourself First, PYF. 2 tactics make it automatic. Move savings to a completely separate bank or bank account. What you do not see, you do not spend. That is the invisible transfer. Set the transfer to fire on the exact same day as your paycheck arrives, not the day after. The same day. That is the payday calendar. 10% is the default, 20% is better if the structure allows for that. Habit 4, normalizing debt. The average credit card balance is around $5,600. The average percentage, 23 up to 45%. Minimum payment on that balance generate over $3,000 in interest alone. That $3,000 does not build anything. It does not grow. It just disappears to the bank. Your bank is very happy every month. Silently it disappears. Kind of like a slow leak in your tire. You can still drive, but you're losing pressure every single month. I missed once 6 payments in a year. It cost my family a whole holiday. Not dramatically, quietly. Willpower is not a financial strategy. Systems are. My wife actually said it best. You are the system builder. Build the system. She meant me. The fix has a priority order. Bad debt above 7 to 8% gets eliminated first. Before investing, before anything else. Inside the money map method, that process is called the debt detox framework number 2. Debt at 23% or higher beats almost every investment return. The math is not a discussion, it's a direction. Habit 5, financial blindness. Most households do not know their actual monthly spend. You believe it? Not because they are careless, because income and spending rise together quietly. The gap between them stays invisible. Think of it like browser tabs. Every open money question you have not closed. The subscription you meant to cancel. The bill you meant to compare is running in the background, draining your battery. And that is your mental battery. The first step is a scan. Write every open money question on a single page. Then close the heaviest ones first. Inside the money map method, that process is called the open loop scan, the OLS. Most families find $200 to $300 a month they had stopped noticing. The longer fix is 3 numbers instead of 40 categories. 50% for the things you have to pay. 30% for the things that make life enjoyable. Spend freely, no guilt. 20% for future you. Moved first, not last. Kind of like traffic lights. Red for essentials, yellow for comforts, green for your future. Inside the money map method, those 3 buckets are called the 3 zones. No app, no spreadsheet, no tracking, just 3 numbers. Habit 6, delaying the investing conversation. Most parents wait until everything is sorted before starting the investing conversation with their teens, if that. Every year you delay is a year of compounding your teen loses and never gets back. $10,000 at 7% over 30 years equals $76,000. Wait 5 years, only $54,000. That delay cost you $22,000. A teen who starts at 15 instead of 25 does not have a 5-year head start. They have a 10-year head start. Kind of like planting a tree. The best time was 10 years ago. The second best time is today. My daughter started with 3 envelopes. Within months, she stopped asking, "Can I buy this?" She started asking, "Which zone does this come from?" Then came the question that changed everything. "Papa, what do I do with the money I save? It's just sitting there." That shift from saving to growing is what the money map method calls the growth engine. ETFs first. Time does the growing. The investing conversation does not start when your finances are perfect. It starts when they ask. And the system builds the habit that leads to the question. 6 habits. None of them require more income to fix. All of them require a system. The revenue blind spot is not a character flaw, it's a design gap. The fix is the same one that worked for me in Mexico, the same one that survived 2 revolutions in Egypt, the same one my daughter now uses without being told. One system, one household, same language. A calm 30-minute money reset is waiting at the link that I put in the description. Save this one. And if you want to go deeper on the war chest, why 12 months is the real number that actually protects your family, watch this next.